Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for staying back. We will continue with our Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Yeah, we'll continue with our Parikrama and we'll see a couple of videos. Just a quick recap. Okay, so yesterday we were doing day 3 like in Mathura. So we'll just do a quick recap. We saw Gokarna Tirtha, then Ambika 1 where Durga Devi temple is there and the Maharaj passed away. And then Dhruvatila, Chakra Tirtha, sorry, Ambarish Tila and Chakra Tirtha. So this is Ambarish Tila. And then we were seeing Dwarkadish Mandir near Vishram Ghat. This is Dwarkadish DT. So we stopped there. I think Vishram Ghat also we finished. Vishram Ghat, Yama Yamuna temple. And then we'll come to Dhruva Ghat today. So what happened in Dhruva? Sorry, we have to take blessings of Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram, Gaur Nitai, Tulsi Maharani, Srila Prabhupada, all the Guru Vargas. And then we will start our Parikrama from here. So Dhruva Ghat, this is the place where Dhruva Maharaj. So after this, we'll go to Madhuvan. In Madhuvan, we'll see Dhruva Tila, where after Dhruva Maharaj got the instructions of Narada Muni, he went there and he did his tapasya, austerity. So this is the place where he got instructions from Narada Muni. And then we will see Saptarishi Mandir. So all the 7 rishis, Kashyapa, Tri, Vasishta, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Bharadwaj and Jamadagni. And it said that if we dig a hole, like where the sitting place where they're sitting, if we dig a hole, we still see some ashes, remnants of the yagyas. This also comes on the Parikrama mark. And then Pipaleshwar Mahadev. As we discussed in Vrindavan, there are a lot of Shiva temples, especially there are 4 Dikpalaks, and in Mathura also we have 4 Dikpalaks. Whole of Vrindavan we have 4, and in Mathura also we have 4. Bhuteshwar, Rangeshwar, Pipaleshwar. What's the other one? I forgot. 4th one. So this is Pipaleshwar Mahadev, and it is said that Bali Maharaj worshipped this Pipaleshwar Mahadev here, this deity. We'll see that. And then actually this is the same path that Krishna and Balaram also took when they were coming from Vrindavan to Kamsa's place. We'll see that. So here on the way, that is when Krishna met the washerman. He killed the washerman. We know all pastimes in Krishna book. And then he will, after the washer, in fact, Krishna actually asked the washerman for like not the new clothes. He said, if you can't give new, at least give me what you don't need. That also he was not agreeing. And then the pastime where the washerman is killed happened, and then they all take the clothes, they'll go to a tailor, and the tailor will beautifully redesign. Now these days this concept I'm seeing everywhere, redesigning your old jewelry, old dresses. So the tailor redesigned, attached some nice decorative stuff and gave to Krishna and the cowherd boys. And then they'll see the flower seller. So this is the path on the way. Krishna also saw them. And then we'll see Kubja Mandir. I have a nice video of Kubja Mandir. And we know Kubja, she was Shurpanaka in her previous life. She wanted to marry Lord Ram, and she did tapasya for 10,000 years. And after that, this life, Lord Shiva appears and tells like your desire will be fulfilled. And then, but she came as Kubja, who will make the sandalwood paste for Kamsa in the kingdom of Kamsa. And when Krishna sees her, he will address. She's called as Trivakra because she's bent in 3 places. She looks very ugly physically, but Krishna will call her as, "Hey, beautiful lady, can you please give me the sandalwood paste?" And she never said that, "Oh my God, this sandalwood paste I made for Kamsa. If I'm not giving him, he might kill me or he might punish me." Without having any second thought, she did give to Krishna, because as soon as she sees, she feels like so devotional, so attracted, and then she gives. And immediately Krishna, if we do little, he'll give so much. So with just one touch, he will make her very, very beautiful. So, and actually Kubja used to worship Krishna's deity in this place. There is Kubja's coop, well also in this place. There's temple well, but I heard that it is closed now, the well in this place. I don't know if that is true, but I heard that. We'll see the video. And then Rangeshwar Mahadev. So Rangeshwar, Ranga Bhumi means a place of entertainment. So this place, we'll see the video of this as well. Kamsa specifically designed for Krishna and Balaram when they were coming. He designed this area in this place of Rangeshwar Mahadev. And this was the place where the wrestling match happened. And at the entrance of Rangabhumi is when Krishna killed Kolaipedia elephant as well. So in Rangabhumi, we have this Rangeshwar Mahadev. So Kamsa used to worship this form of Shiva. And he's the protector of the southern side. And now in Rangabhumi, there's a wrestling match, and we only know Chanur Mushtik, but there were three other. Chanur, Mushtik, Sala, Kuta, and Toshana. They're all 5 wrestlers, but they were sons of Uttatya Muni. But they didn't, for some reason, like how a doctor's son don't want to be a doctor, a teacher's son don't want to be a teacher. They didn't want to take up any Brahmanical services. Like they didn't want to get into that field. Rather, they learned wrestling from Bali Maharaj. And when Uttatya Muni comes to know that he will curse that you will be born in Bharatavarsha. And Kamsa one time, he just finds them, and then he will say like, we will do a fighting, and then if you lose, you have to become my servants. And they lost. So Kamsa could defeat even them. And they came as servants of Kamsa. That's why Kamsa was very sure that they are going to defeat Krishna and Balaram, because he was very sure about their strength. But still, Krishna killed them. No matter how demoniac, still Krishna kills. So, and after Rangeshwar Mahadev, we will, as we are going, we will see on the road, we'll see this mutt, Keshav Gaudiya mutt, and this was established by Bhakti Prajnana Swami Maharaj, and he is the god brother of Srila Prabhupada, and in fact he is the sannyas guru of Srila Prabhupada also. In 1959, Prabhupada took sannyasa from Bhakti Prajnana Maharaj, and we have the deities of Radha Vinod Bihari here. And then we will come to Bhuteshwar Mahadev. Bhuteshwar Mahadev, he looks very scary. But he is very merciful, I heard. And one of the Pune articles I have seen, when we come to Mathura, first we have to take blessings of Bhuteshwar Mahadev and then only go for Mathura's Parikrama. Actually, he's Bhuteshwar Mahadev is the Lord of Ghosts. So Shiva is very merciful, he's giving shelter to ghosts. And this is Bhuteshwar Mahadev's deity. He's one of the Kshetra Palak. Actually, there are 4 Kshetra Palaks: Shakleshwar Mahadev in Govardhan, Kameshwar Mahadev in Kamyavan, Gopeshwar Mahadev in Vrindavan, and Bhuteshwar Mahadev in Mathura. These 4 are of the entire Vrindavan, 4 sides of Vrindavan. And with Bhuteshwar Mahadev, we will end our day 3 Parikrama. So this is the last of Mathura. From here, we will be entering Madhuvan. 9, 10. Mataji, shall we go to Madhuvan or should we see the videos and stop?
Is that a Gaudiya Math you showed? Is that the same Gaudiya Math where Srila Prabhupada went to see his Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj was having the...
I don't know, Mataji, that. Do you...
And Srila Prabhupada stayed back with his Guru Maharaj. I think that's the one.
But maybe tomorrow, let me check, Mataji. I will check, and then tomorrow I will say if that is the same one. I think we can see the next one also, Mataji. It's not very big. If the devotees are okay, can we ask them? Should we end or?
Can we stay for some time and go to next Madhuvan?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Madhuvan is Madhu is sweet. So they say it's the forest of sweets. So there's sweetness. There are 12 forests of Vrindavan. So Vrindavan is also one amongst the 12 forests. So we are in Vrindavan till now. Now we will be going to Madhuvan. This is the place. This is the map. So from Bhuteshwar Mahadev, we will take this Parikrama mark and we will come all the way here, Madhuvan. And in Madhuvan, we will see Lavanashur's cave, Drutila, Shatrughna temple, these things. So Madhuvan now is called Maholi Gram. Will not see that. See how beautiful the Vrindavan cows are. Very beautiful. It's a very nice village. If you see, all greenery, lot of that's very beautiful. So much greenery is there. So Madhuvan, as I said, this is called as forest of sweetness, and this is very special because in 4 yugas the Lord is there, like in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, even Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. So in Satya Yuga, what happened? Dhruva Maharaja's pastime. So if in this place, so what happened? Swayambhu Manu had 2 sons, Vino Priyavarta and King Uttanapad. And 2 days it's called as Kanpur and Bithur. These 2 places are, that was the place where Swayambhu Manu was there in Satya Yuga. 2 days Kanpur and Bithur. And if we go to Bithur, Bithur has Valmiki Muni's ashram also. During Lord Ram's time, Valmiki Muni's ashram was in this Bithur. And now the famous Brahmavartha Ghat is there in Madhuvan. Now if we go, it's very famous, and it is said that Lord Brahma hammered the universe here with a nail at Brahmavartha Ghat. So Madhuvan is the center of the universe. If that is the case, then Madhuvan is the center of the case, center of the universe. And then we will not see the famous Dhruva Maharaja's pastime in the interest of time, but most of us know why Dhruva Maharaj had to leave the house, because his stepmother Suruchi was little arrogant with him. She didn't let him sit on his father's lap. And when he goes to his mother Suniti, she will say, only Lord can help you. She gave a very good direction, and then immediately walk. Then he asked, where is he? She'll say, go to the forest, and then he'll come to the forest to Dhruva Ghat, and that's when Narada Muni comes and tests him to see his determination. He'll say, you look very little, you can't do all this, just go back. But he was very determined to be there, and that's when Narada Muni gives the suggestion, go to Drutila, and he gives the mantra to recite. And for 6 months, Dhruva Maharaj did his austerities, and that is when Narayana, Lord Vishnu appeared. So we'll see what happens. So this is Dhruvatila. This is the place, a small monument they built in them like a memory. And then this is how we'll walk. Tila means basically a small hill. So we'll take steps and go to the temple and see. This is very special. These are the footprints of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And if you ask if they are original there, like in Dhruvatila, no. Like they collected from the original footprints at Jagannath Puri Mandir, and using the Sindur imprint, then they carved in Jaipur and installed here with the proper Prana Pratishta. On the 500th anniversary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Vrajamandal Parikrama, they did this. Now if you go, you can see this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's footprints at Dhruvatila. These are the steps. So there is Dhruva Narayana temple here. So take the steps. We are going up, and this is the
Mataji, on the steps there is written something. Can you show the picture? Yeah. Bhagavad Kripa, Santa Kripa, Satsang, Vivek, Shraddha. Like that, it's written on the steps, how bhakti goes step by step, like that. The causeless mercy of the saintly person, and the association of devotee, and the faith, like that. Navavida Bhakti.
Okay, so now after climbing the steps, then we will see Dhruva Narayana deities here. See, these are that beauty. And then there's Shivling also in the corner of Dhruva Narayana temple. Narayana is in the middle, right side is Dhruva Maharaj, and left side is Narada Muni. Dhruva Maharaj is Guru. And then on the right side of the altar, we'll see Srinathji, Uddhavji. And then on the left side, we'll see Lakshmi Narayana and Garuda. So basically, this is the center, and left side and right side, we have these deities. And then,
is there a lingam? Is there a Shiva lingam?
Yes, Mataji, in the corner there is. Corner of the temple, there is Mataji Shivalinga.
Thank you, Mataji.
And then this is Madhuvan Bihari also. These deities are also there. Beautiful. They look very beautiful. And then Krishna Kund. So now we have Satyuga, Krishna had come for Dhruv Maharaj. Now we'll see first when Lord Ram. 1 minute. We'll see Treta Yuga first and then come back. So in Treta Yuga also, there is a pastime related here. So in Madhuvan, what happened was there was a demon named Madhu. And demons always, like we see Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, they all want their fame and glory. They don't want the Lord's name and fame to be spread out. So he named like today's Mathura as or Madhuvan. It was named as Madhupuri under his name. And then he did a lot of austerities to Lord Shiva, asking for immortality. And Shiva gives him a trident. And he says, in future, this trident is going to come back to me after you have a son. But as long as you have with you, you'll be protected. Like that, he will say. And what will the Madhu demon do? He will give that trident to his son Lavanasur. And Lavanasur was even so bad than Madhu demon. He was creating a havoc. Actually, one time, I think King Manduka of King Mandata or Manduka, he conquered all the kings and all the planets. And King Indra, then when the demigods, Indra will say, you please go and conquer Lavanasur. You please do that. But then King Mandata was also not able to defeat him. The one who conquered everybody, he was not able to conquer Lavanasur. So he was creating such a big havoc. And one sage, I forgot the name, he will come to know that Lord Ram is back from the forest, like after 14 years. And then he will go with other sages, and he was telling all the problems to Lord Ram. And Shatrugna was there. And actually, Shatrugna, like when Ram had amongst the brothers, he gave like different areas, you rule. Shatrugna, under Shatrugna came this Mathura part also. Mathura and Madhuvan, we just entered Madhuvan, right? So it's still in the border. So he, like Shatrugna was taking care of this part. And somehow when Shatrugna was there, immediately Shatrugna says to the sages, oh, I will take care of that. Don't worry. It's a simple problem. And he will realize, oh, when my elder brother is there, I am talking. How can I talk? He'll say, oh, my dear brother Ram, I'm so sorry. They were telling to you and I just spoke without your permission. But Ram says, no, you can do it. You can just please go and handle this. And then now Shatrugna will go to fight with this demon Lavanasur. And on the way is when that Bitur village comes, and he will know Valmiki's ashram is there. He wanted to go take blessings. And Dinabandhu Prabhu explains that that was the time when Sita actually gave birth to the twins, Lava and Kusha. She was there in Valmiki's ashram, and Shatrugna sees her, but he didn't want to go in front of her and create a disturbance and make her feel bad. So just offering obeisances to Mother Sita, he will just circumambulate around the like the room, that hut that she was staying. He will just circumambulate. He'll take blessings of Valmiki, and he will come to this place where the demon Lavanasura is there. And one fine morning, he will observe. That is the strategy of mind strategy, right? So he'll be observing, because he knows the trident. He wanted to catch Lavanasura when the trident was not there with him. So one time he'll go for breakfast, and he'll bring huge crocodiles, wild boars hanging on either of the shoulders on his hand, and Lavanasura will be coming. And Shatrugna comes and challenges him and kinds of triggers him, ignites that anger in him. And then he will challenge, now fight. So the demon gets very angry, like, you think I cannot fight without any weapons? So I am fighting. And he will start fighting. And even it was a tough fight. Shatrugna was also, seems like he was losing. but finally Lavanasura, because he didn't have that trident with him, he was actually going to bring, but before that Shatrughna killed him, and that's how Shatrughna won the battle, and Shatrughna ruled this place. And it said that he brought a Varaha deity also with him, and he established here. I was trying to for the pictures, but I couldn't find. Today, if I find, tomorrow I'll show. So that Varaha deity also he kept here, and he worshipped. And later, this became like Mathura. Before it was Madhupuri. So Treta Yuga also Lord Ram was here. Of course, Shatrughna was here, but Ram, Shatrughna pastime is related to Madhuvan, and now Krishna. So Krishna would come here for and Radhanath Maharaj explains like the trees are so beautiful, the smell is so beautiful, there were lots of bees and there was honey. Actually, Krishna and the cowherd boys used to come with the cows, and in one time the cowherd boys were the cows were thirsty, the cowherd boys were thirsty, and Krishna uses his flute and just digs this well kund, and the water comes, and they all quench their thirst. And it is said that Krishna, whenever he comes here, he will not use his hands to drink water. He will directly, like the cows, he'll directly keep his mouth and drink this water. So this water is like Krishna directly drank water from this Krishna kund. This is also here in Dhuvan, all close by near Dhruvatila. If you come, you can see. And opposite to this Krishna kund, we see again one more Dhruva Narayana deity, small shrine. And so Tri Yuga, and this is Ravanasura's cave, Ravanasura's Guha. And here we will see a very special, when we see this, we will think it's Krishna's deity, because Balaram usually is in white complexion, but this is the deity of Balaram, and with his two wives Varuni and Revati. So why Balaram is the darkest in complexion? Like we saw recently, day before yesterday at Imlita, what happened? When Krishna got so absorbed in the thoughts of Radharani, he got the complexion of Radha. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here chanting at Imlital, and he was thinking about Krishna, he got the Sham complexion. So like that, Balaram one time he comes to visit Vrindavan from Mathura, because Krishna wanted to go. After Krishna left, all the Vrajavasis were very sad, and Krishna wanted to go, but he was not able to go. And Balaram thought, at least I will go and see the Vrajavasis. And when he comes, he will see how much absorption the Vrajavasis have and love towards Krishna. In that thoughts and absorption, seeing them, he will get the complexion of Krishna. So we in Vrindavan, we'll see Balaram deities little different places where he is in this dark complexion, Shama complexion. So we will see Dauji temple also in Madhuvan. And I don't know if we have Shatrughna temple elsewhere in India, but in Vrindavan we have this very special deity of Shatrughna and his wife Shrutakirti, and this is the temple, because we just saw that Shatrughna ruled. And so we have seen where Lord was here in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and now in Kali Yuga, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. That's why his footprints were also there, right? We have seen near Dhruvatila. So Mahaprabhu also, when he came for the Vrindavan Parikrama, he always visited Madhuvan. So we will end here. Tomorrow we will see day 5, Alavan. Thank you all so much for patiently waiting. We'll see some quick videos. 5 more minutes.
Thank you, Mataji. That was quick.
Yes, Mataji.